Hi, Natasha Trenev here, affectionately known as the mother of probiotics. And I'm probably going to talk about something that you may have heard about. There's a chemical warfare on us, on you. And the shocking truth about pesticides that if you haven't heard it before, you should hear it now because it's now causing a slew of health problems, which none of us want to deal with. So what are pesticides? Most pesticides are first patented as potent antibiotics. And if any of you have seen the literature, potent antibiotics, if consumed on a regular basis, which we are in our food, then they can cause a host of diseases. And so that's, and especially cancer, is one of the problem diseases that, too many exposures to antibiotics cause in our life. So pesticides are not good chemicals. They're animals that destruct our microbiome and destruct our microbiota. So what are the problems that these pesticides can cause when they're found in our land? So 1 billion pounds of synthetic pesticides are sprayed on food annually. Can you even think about 1 billion pounds? You can't even imagine it. So what do I tell people? Shop locally, make sure you're getting organic foods, don't buy prepared foods, learn how to cook for yourself, make sure you're making fresh, solid foods, and that you enjoy your meal. Stop looking at your iPhone and other instruments. Enjoy your life, because food preparation should be one of the great joys of life, not something that you eat sitting behind your desktop and not even enjoying. So if we're spraying 1 billion pounds of pesticides annually, how much of the farmland is now covered by these pesticides? So the data shows 99.99% of all U.S. farmland is treated with synthetic pesticides, and many originating from China and Germany. As you all may know, Merck was the one that was selling glyphosate, which was in the product Roundup, and there is actionable lawsuits. I don't know if they're still pending, but a lot of people got cancers from glyphosate, and the rest is a really ugly history. So we all need to be informed what we need to eat, how we need to eat it, and how to improve our health. So what health risks do we have from these pesticides? Well, this is a very short list, but here's a list of diseases that are triggered by these pesticides: autism, ADHD, sex hormone disruption, thyroid disease, sperm dysfunction, Alzheimer's, birth defects, cancer, obesity, liver dysfunction, female infertility, and many more. So that's why we become a nation of chronically ill people and chronically ill children. So we have to do something to change this. So what can we do to protect ourselves from pesticides? One thing we can do, as I said, eat organic foods, prepare the food for yourself daily, make sure that your water is double filtered, that all the chemicals are out of the water, and that you're not consuming fluoride, especially, which we have found to be damaging to brain function. Make sure that you have a proper probiotic supplement. And why do I say that? I've been in this industry 54 years. I've actually set the standard for yogurt, kefir, and for a probiotic labeling standard in 1989, accepted by thousands of members of the National Nutritional Foods Association. And that very same standard was read into congressional record in 1994 to pass amendments to give us more food choices. So nevertheless, here's the problem. The probiotic products that are being sold are not properly formulated. They don't use the safe microbes that actually evolve with Homo sapiens, that keep us healthy and make us healthy. So I've done the research. I only use safe microorganisms for the small intestine, for the large intestine, for the transient flora, and they have been working for people for decades. I have sold millions of bottles. I have satisfied people. 70 to 80% of my customers are return customers. More than 15 million bottles of the Healthy Trinity have been sold alone. So I'd like to have a conversation with you. Tell me about your food choices. Tell me what your views on pesticides are. Tell me if you agree with me that a good probiotic supplementation program is imperative to your good health, that choosing organic foods, preparing them by yourself, making sure your water is filtered and that your air is filtered will help this nation get off this chronic disease craze and, make us think better, live better, and look